The week that was on InfoLive TV. Shalom, I'm Margot Dudkevich. The week began with attempts by Prime Minister Ehud Olmert to pursue the Saudi peace initiative. In Gaza, anarchy prevails as infighting between Hamas and Fatah spirals out of control. And in Sderot, residents suffer constant Kassam rocket attacks and dozens are wounded. And in the shadow of all this turmoil, Jerusalem marks its 40th celebration. As Jerusalem prepares to mark the capital's 40th anniversary, Jerusalem Mayor Uri Lupoliansky warned Sunday that in less than 12 years there will be a Hamas majority in the capital. A recent poll shows that 96% of Israeli Jews oppose giving up the Western Wall in exchange for peace. InfoLive TV brings you exclusive footage of the Army's Karkal battalion that guards Israel's borders with Jordan. The mixed battalion completed a 20-kilometer hike as part of their training. Mayor Dagan, head of the Mossad, warned that if Israel enters into negotiations with Syrian President Bashar Assad and they fail, the danger of war will be far greater than if there are no negotiations at all. Tens of thousands of Jerusalem Beitar football fans gathered in the capital's Sakel Park to view the game on huge screens and then celebrated their team's Premier League title. Julien Sophia, the French Jewish immigrant who confessed to murdering an Arab taxi driver in Tel Aviv, was remanded in police custody in court. Sophia laughed and clapped his hands during the arraignment. InfoLive TV brings you an exclusive interview with Sophia's wife. Infighting between Hamas and Fatah in Gaza continues to spiral out of control. With over 50 dead and 5 truces broken, Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas and Prime Minister Ismail Haniyeh are incapable of halting the violence. Residents remain in their home and food and gasoline supplies are short. Celebrations marking the 40th anniversary of the reunification of Jerusalem began on Tuesday night and continued throughout Wednesday. Jerusalemites were treated to a variety of events, including shows and a parade. Due to sudden showers, some events were called off. Since Tuesday night, the Negev town of Sderot has suffered salvo after salvo of Kassam rockets. Scores were wounded and taken to hospital. Several houses and schools suffered direct hits and the town's infrastructure was damaged. On Thursday, Hamas vowed to renew suicide bomb attacks on Israel after the Israeli Air Force fired missiles at Hamas headquarters in Gaza and also at a car of Imad Shabane, the Hamas commander in charge of manufacturing rockets. Israeli tanks and artillery batteries were deployed near Beit Lahia in northern Gaza, enabling them to monitor the Kassam rocket cells and intercept the squads. The IDF spokesman stressed that the tanks are positioned near the security fence and their presence does not mark the beginning of a widespread ground operation. The IDF stepped up its airstrikes over the weekend in Gaza, targeting weapons workshops, cars transporting Kassam rockets and Kassam squads preparing to fire rockets into Israel. All in all, the Air Force conducted a total of 6 separate strikes. And that's all for this week on InfoLive TV. Shalom and have a good weekend, and let's hope there'll be peace.